Hey, you ever try to make a trap beat like... Well, me too. So I decided to study Jack Harlow's Churchill Downs to figure out what may be the secret behind this type of melodies. And well, here's what I found. I found a simple trick called doubling that when paired with resampling your melody can help you achieve a soulful, slow melody like this one. But how do you even apply this? Let me show you. Okay, so this technique has 5 steps. The first of which is coming up with a simple, soulful sounding MIDI progression. But how do you even do that? Well, a great way to achieve this type of chill, soulful melodies is setting your BPM to around 100. And to start on the 4 chord of the scale, which basically means counting up 4 notes in your scale and adding a note on 4, 6, and 8. Like always, chords are built by skipping every other scale note. Now that you have that, you can experiment with whatever chords you like. I find that the 3 and the 1 are great ways to continue a chill melody after the 4. This is the progression I ended up on, but feel free to experiment here for a little while. Don't worry if it doesn't sound how you want it just yet, we'll fix that in the next steps. Now that we have our simple chord progression, step 2 is to use doubling and extensions to make your progression sound fuller. This basically means moving the notes from your chord up and down by octaves, and adding extra notes from outside of them. So starting with the doubling, I'm going to move these notes down so the transitions between chords feel smoother. After that, I'm going to add a 6th and 7th extensions to these chords here, and then move them down an octave. This will help make the chords not only fuller, but also sound like different and more complex chords than these two, so we have a less repetitive progression. Now, to get that sample feel, add a little bit of wobble with the free plugin Unstable and some reverb. Okay, now step 3 is to render your melody and move it to Edison. Now to get that Drake underwater effect, click on sample rate and change it to around 2K. You can experiment here again because depending on what preset you're using, you might get different results. Now that we have this, the 4th step is to reverse your melody. Now the final step is to play around with your reverse sample until you get it sounding however you like. On top of that, now add some simple Vox one-shots and your melody should be about ready. Now to turn this melody into a beat, I recommend adding a slower intro, maybe reusing your non-reversed piano, maybe even adding a top melody, and of course some chill slow drums. Okay, now I'm gonna play the final beat. To make your drums, pay attention especially to how I place the hi-hats.
Doesn't matter. What matters is, the people who are sparked by it. And the people who are like offended by it, it doesn't fucking matter. Fuck you. Because it's about motivating the doers. Because I'm here to follow my dreams.
Now you know how to make chill chords, but if you want to know how to add a chill top melody to your chords, click on this video right here. And if you want to learn all the music theory I know, the link in the description will take you straight to my ebook where I explain everything you need to know in the simplest way possible. Anyway, that's it. See ya next week.